Hello friends, welcome to Audiobook Daily. Today we'll talk about Mind Magic by Dr. James Doty. New Year's fireworks were gone. Resolutions were already fading. For Arjun, a 38-year-old father of two, life looked exactly the same as it did last year. Exhausting, uncertain, and overwhelming. He worked long hours at a small logistics company, barely earning enough to cover rent, school fees, and groceries. His wife, Mira, stayed home with their children, 8-year-old Riya and 5-year-old Arif. Every night, Arjun sat quietly at the dining table, staring at unpaid bills while his kids laughed in the next room. He loved them deeply, but inside, he felt like he was failing them. One cold January evening, while scrolling on his phone after putting the kids to bed, Arjun came across a video about Dr. James Doty's book, Mind Magic: How the Brain Can Be Trained to Change Your Life Using Intention, Focus, and Compassion. Skeptical, yet desperate, he downloaded the audiobook. That night, something changed. A new way of thinking. Dr. Doty didn't talk about magic in a fantasy sense. He spoke about neuroscience, how the brain rewires itself based on what we repeatedly think, feel, and focus on. Arjun realized his mind had been trained in fear, stress, and self-doubt for years. Every morning he woke up thinking, "I'm stuck. I'll never earn more. This is my life now." According to Mind Magic, these thoughts weren't just emotional, they were shaping his brain. So Arjun decided to try something different. Each morning in January, before the world woke up, he sat quietly for 5 minutes. He imagined working in a better role, providing comfortably for his family, seeing his children grow without financial stress. He didn't just see it, he felt it. At first, it felt strange. But slowly, something inside him shifted, changing the inner voice. At work, Arjun noticed how often he criticized himself. One mistake and his mind would say, "You're not good enough." Dr. Doty explained that self-compassion improves focus and resilience. So Arjun tried a new inner voice. "I'm learning. I'm improving. I'm capable." The stress didn't disappear, but it no longer controlled him. He started showing more confidence at work. He spoke up in meetings. He volunteered for new responsibilities. Not because he suddenly became fearless, but because his mind was trained to support him instead of sabotage him. Small changes, big results. Mid-January brought challenges. His company announced possible layoffs. Panic filled the office. But Arjun did something different. Instead of spiraling into fear, he focused on what he could control. Updating his resume, applying for better roles, networking online, visualizing success daily. At home, Mira noticed the change. "You seem calmer," she said. Arjun smiled. "I'm learning to train my mind." The kids felt it too. More laughter, more patience, more presence. The opportunity. One evening, an email arrived. Interview invitation. A larger logistics firm. Better salary. Growth potential. Arjun felt nervous, but not paralyzed. Before the interview, he practiced a short mental exercise. Calm breathing. Positive visualization. Confidence-focused thoughts. Instead of worrying about failure, he focused on service, how his skills could help the company. The interview felt natural. His answers were clear. His energy was steady. 2 days later, the phone rang. He got the job. A new chapter for the family. By the end of January, life looked different. Not perfect, but hopeful. The new job meant better income, stable future. Arjun could now save for his children's education, plan small family trips, sleep peacefully at night. One evening, Riya hugged him and said, "Papa, you smile more now." Arjun realized the biggest change wasn't just his career. It was his mindset. What Mind Magic teaches us. Dr. James Doty's Mind Magic shows us that the brain is trainable. Thoughts shape reality. Compassion strengthens the mind. Focus directs success. Emotional balance improves performance. Arjun didn't use luck. He used intentional thinking. He trained his mind the way athletes train their bodies. And that made all the difference. The January lesson. Mid-January is where most people give up. Resolutions fade. Motivation drops. Doubt grows. But Arjun chose to continue. Not with pressure. With patience. Not with fear. With focus. His success didn't come from magic. It came from mind magic, the science of believing, focusing, and acting with purpose. Final message. If you're reading this in January, if your goals feel far away, if your family depends on you, remember this. Your mind is not your enemy. It is your greatest tool. Train it with hope. Feed it with purpose. Guide it with compassion. And your life will follow. Thank you for listening. If you like the audio, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. See you in next audiobook daily.